Hello you guys, so this is part 2 of a trail ride. In part 1, you saw someone try to steal my horse, and then you also saw someone trying to block me from crossing a bridge, and you can go ahead and take that wagon to sell it, but what happened was that, someone ran into me and I ran over one of the horses. I tried to stop, but the horses were galloping way too fast where I couldn't stop in time. But yeah, so what I did is I let the horse go. One of the horses go. I let one of the horses go, the only horse that was still attached to that wagon. I let him go, and then I go ahead and shot the little lanterns on fire. That's actually one of my favorite things to do in this game. I do not know why, but I just love doing that. So we're gonna go back to the camp, but before I do, like I was telling you guys about one person from a movie called Pirates of the Caribbean, if that's how you say it. I think that is exactly how you say it. Anyways, there's this one main character that every kid loves, and his name is Johnny Depp, aka Jack Sparrow. Now, like I said in that video, that he went to go visit his child in the hospital as Jack Sparrow. And the reason why he keeps going to visit children is because when kids saw him in the hospital as Jack Sparrow, they wanted to meet him. So that gave him a good idea to go visit kids in the hospital as Jack Sparrow to make the kids' day feel a bit more better. So yeah, and I thought that was a really nice thing to do. Wrong spot, buddy.
I ain't scared nobody.
Like I was in the wrong spot. It was kind of my fault because I was riding right here, but this is where you're supposed to ride. But yeah, sometimes Arthur wants to crash into people, and I do not know why. And if you can see, he's calming down his horse. Or if you see, actually, that was his fault. That was the other guy's fault, because I was actually trying to get into this. That was actually the other guy's fault, because sometimes when they ride in my spot, they would go into my lane, then my area, then they would go to that area, then they would go to my area again, then they would go in that area, then they would go into my area again. So yeah. If I explain that, let me explain that a bit more. That was actually the other guy's fault, because like when that usually happens, some guy likes to ride in the lane that he was walking in, then he rode into my lane. So yeah, I was actually in the other lane. I was in the middle of the road trying to scoot over for him, but it was just a little too late, so it's both our faults, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to camp. So yeah, this has a lot of hiccups in it, a lot of stuff. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, Johnny Depp, aka Jack Sparrow, he wanted to go visit a lot of children, just because he wanted to go visit his daughter in the hospital as Jack Sparrow. He left in the beginning. Arthur, the hero returns. He left in the middle of his movie. I'm sorry, you guys. My child is sick. I'm gonna go visit her as Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna go visit her as Jack Sparrow. And once that happened, every kid who watched that movie is like, "Oh my goodness, it's Jack Sparrow." Just say hi to him. And if you guys don't know him in that movie, he's actually a captain. His full name is Captain Jack Sparrow. Try to say that 10 times fast. And I actually seen him go surprise so many of his fans in the hospital. And it's very, very sweet to see. And everybody who sees that video, they comment on it. It's like, I cannot believe how much love that this guy has for kids in the hospital, knowing that he has a lot of time to go visit kids in the hospital while he is doing his movies. And yeah, so Johnny Depp, aka Jack Sparrow, he is so nice enough to go visit kids in the hospital, and it is very nice for him to do. And yeah, if you can hear, Jack is reading. And no, it's not Jack Sparrow. This is not him. It's Jack Marston. Jack Marston is reading.
What's a kingdom? I don't know. I guess where the king lives. I thought that was a castle.
See, you're smart.
So quit acting dumb. I'm trying, Mama. You ain't trying much. I want to be a gun when I grow up. Over my dead body. You will be a lawyer. You do the hanging, not the swinging. You hear me? I hear you, Mama. Can I go play now?
Sure. We'll try again soon.
Well, thank you, Isaiah.
All quiet, Jose.
Thankfully, yes.
Good. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
All right, Arthur.
Gunslinger can read too, you know.
Oh, don't go putting ideas in his head.
All right, I won't. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Okay, so this is part 2. Well, this was part 2. I hoped you liked watching this video. Bye.